welcome back to this channel. And if you've been following with me, rocking with me for a while, you know I'm a huge Mike Penix fan. And Mike Penix was able to have his NFL debut, so to speak, this weekend versus the New York Giants. And I think it went fairly well. We're going to take a look at a few of his throws and see the things that he did good in that game. And his stats for that game were 18 for 27, 202 yards, a touchdown and an interception. We'll actually talk about the interception as well too. And so it won't just be all good, but even the interception, wasn't bad. It just was bad on Kyle Pitts. So let's get into this Mike Penix film and kind of take a look at what one of my favorite players did. And he's rocking that 9, so you know I rock with that. Let's get into it. So the Giants got they're rotating the one high. You see the safety kind of moving toward the middle. Giants trying to match routes. You see him just sitting back there, and the Falcons offensive line do a good job of protecting them. They already had a decent offensive line. But look at that pocket. And anytime you give him that much room playing zone, he can pick you apart. And we saw that from Oregon, and this stuff translates from Oregon. That's simple. That's candy from a baby. You give him protection. Drake London sitting like wide open. That's too easy for him. Too easy for him. This simple cover 3 look. Now that I see it at this point, it's cover 3. And Drake London's just under the cover 3 shell. And this second and long, so they was kind of playing off coverage. But gave Drake a good ball, gave him opportunity to get some yards after the catch, and he gets the first down. Like I said, still looking in like a cover 1 shell. So maybe it's man, maybe it's 3. Get a little motion to kind of read the defense. So they bump. So to me, that lets me know, well, I think it lets me know that it's zone. Fake handoff, and yes, zone. Now the handoff got the linebackers way up in there. And because they run it so well, look at the linebackers. Way in there. So that's good, what's the word I'm looking for? Good ball handling with the fake. Good ball handling with the fake. Got the linebackers way out of position. So it's a ton of room for this crossing route that he looks like he's staring at right now. And he is. He is. And so this is, he completes this ball in a nice gap to Chris Blair. That's from Alcorn State. That was his first NFL catch. So shout out to the Braves. Shout out to Chris Blair on his first NFL catch. I think this is the interception. So they're playing a shell. Looks like it's 4. Looks like it's goal line 4. And Mike Pitts. I mean, not Mike Pitts. Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts. I mean, it's crazy that this ball ends up being an interception. Look where that ball is. Right in his hands. It's crazy that this ball ends up being an interception. And yes, it goes on the quarterback stats, but you could have thrown this ball in the better. Could have thrown that ball any better. He takes it and just throws it to the Giants DB. So that pick is not on Mike, but it does go on his stats. So, I mean, sometimes you just got to, it is what it is. But even the interception, I feel like he made a good throw. Like Giants in cover 1. Nice pocket. He just stand in the pocket and stand tall. Some of the same stuff he did at Washington. Stand in that pocket, stand tall. Got this little dig route coming. Anticipating it. Bam. Catches it in stride. I think this is Drake London. In stride. Now get up the field. Keep him clean, he can dot you up. Keep him clean, he can dot you up. But he also has a little bit more mobility than Kirk, too. So you got to factor in that, too, now. That's the interception again. I think this is the one we just had. That's the one to Drake. The play action, look at the linebackers. Because they run it so well, and because, let's not forget this dude. That dude right there special. That's Bijan. But because of Bijan, look at the linebackers. They all had to get in there. So look at the space that's created between the linebackers and the safety already. Setting his feet. Woof. What a throw. Look at that deep out. Drive through. The ball's out. The ball is out. And the receiver hadn't even started his break yet. Well, he's starting his break. He's like just not starting his break. And the ball's out. Throwing with anticipation. Throwing with the anticipation. Right on that dot to Mooney. Mooney benefited. Mooney was one of the most benefited guys with Mike Penix starting yesterday. That was a beautiful throw. Another little play action. You got some crossing routes going through. Look at it. Throwing on the run. I just talked about his mobility. I forgot this one was in here. Just talked about his mobility. Rolling to the left. Oh, look, on time, great accuracy. But I will say this. It's on time and it's great accuracy, but he has no pressure, which is a good thing with the play action and a good thing with the O-line. If you keep him clean like this, they can be pretty good. They can be pretty good. Let's run one more. Mooney in motion again. Again, like I said, Mooney is the beneficiary of Mike Penix being in there and going off. Watch him look off the safety. His eyes right now are down here. So eventually the safety's gonna have to open up there. All the while knowing he coming back to this box right here with Mooney. All the while knowing. So he moves. So I think he was trying to move the safety. He actually moving his linebacker. Let's go back. Watch this linebacker right here shuffle in this direction. That's who he's moving with his eyes. Shuffle, shuffle. Now comes right there, and that just opened up more space for that. He drills it. The good thing about all these throws is, well, most of these throws are, they're catching it with the opportunity to run after. That's what's important. They're catching these passes with the opportunity to run after. And y'all know Mike, my dog, and we'll rock with Mike anytime they playing, except for when they play in Baltimore. And this is his first start. I'm thoroughly impressed. I think it only goes up from here with Mike Penix. So salute to you, Big Nine. And on that note, we out.